Yo. I said, yo, what's good, YouTube? First things first, if y'all don't leave a like on this video, bro, you about to have the worst summer of your life. I'm gonna say it one more time. If you don't leave a like on this video, bro, you about to have the worst summer of your life. I do not care, bro. Make sure y'all leave a like. It take 2 seconds. It's not that hard. If you're a new viewer, hit the subscribe button and make sure I hit the notification bell because we uploading every single day, bro. I told y'all I've been super consistent. I told y'all boys we trying to go crazy, bro. By the end of the year, let's put out. I'm speaking into existence. I'm trying to get 100K subs, bro. Anything is possible. By the end of the year, I'm trying to get 100K subs. I'm trying to go crazy. So with that being said, here it is, another video, man. Now I'm gonna get straight into today's video. So I've been seeing something that's been very interesting, right? People talking about what 2K has the best skill gap. Now, when we talk about 2Ks, guys, remember, we're talking about 2K15 and up. The reason why we talk about 2K15 and up is because that's when the parks were introduced. You feel what I'm saying? And that's when 2K was at its prime. 2K15, 2K16, and 2K17. Those are the prime years of 2K. So from 2K15 to 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, those are 2Ks we're going to be looking at, and we're going to be talking about each of them in terms of skill gap. And I'm going to tell you which 2K I feel like had the best skill gap. If you have a common sense, you would know, but a lot of people didn't play the 2K that I'm going to say, so we'll get to that at the end. But first things first, we're going to start off with 2K15. Now, the reason why I'm not even going to say 2K15 really had much of a skill gap, it was fun. It was, it wasn't too OP to where you could really cheese too many things. You could just shoot, dunk. It wasn't that bad. So 2K15, I'm not just going to, speak too down on it. But the only thing about 2K15 was that it had demigods. So, like, that kind of ruined it. But nonetheless, I mean, looking back at the gameplay from 2K15, I don't remember anything really being game-breaking. Like how you guys know how post scorers, it takes zero skill to use a post score. Once they do a post move, they're likely to score 95% of the time, even if you play great defense. So yeah, you feel what I'm saying? 2K15 wasn't that bad in terms of the skill gap. I'm not really ranking them too much. Maybe I'll make the second video I'll rank them. But right now, it's just my initial thoughts on it. And the next one will be a ranking video of it. But 2K16, I feel like, I'm going to just say it right here. I feel like it had the best skill gap. The reason why I say that, there was nothing game breaking at all. If you wanted to lock somebody up, you could lock somebody up. You know what I'm saying? You could shoot threes, facilitate, dribble. Everything was super balanced. And then when they patched the speed boosting, it made the game even more skill gap based. But you guys know how it is with the dribble head community, the ball handling community, the playmaker community. Sometimes they're a little bit toxic. They don't really understand, like, sometimes certain things need to be fixed. Because when you don't fix certain things like this, you get, speed glitching and all that crazy stuff going on, like how it's going on in current gen. So yeah, 2K16 had the best skill gap in my opinion. The best game of all time, the best gameplay. It had the parks. Everything was perfect on 2K16. The best 2K of all time. Anybody that played it knows that. Only bots or probably little kids that didn't play 2K16 just don't understand how good it was. They probably was too damn young to understand what was going on. 2K17. Now, I wouldn't say there was much of a skill gap in 2K17. I feel like this is where the skill gap started to kind of go away. Because in 2K17, pretty much everybody could shoot. So it didn't matter what build you were. Like, I had a pure lockdown, because you guys know how it was on 2K17. It was single archetypes. And I had a lockdown that could shoot mid-ranges at will. And even in the corner, occasionally, I could shoot threes. I played against a couple of locks that could shoot threes. Glass cleaners could shoot threes. They used to run a lineup that was a glass cleaner and a stretch big. They were able to shoot threes. Playmakers were basically playmaking sharpshooters. They could shoot threes really well. Slashers, you could just fade with slashers and make all your jump shots, even fade to the corner, make threes. Partially, or a big part of the reason for that was because of the fact of everybody could get the badges. So yeah, 17 really had no skill gap. Not that much at all. 18 was one of the worst skill gaps of all time. Literally all it was, snatchbacks, blow-bys. That was all you had to do in 2K18 and you was going to be successful. 5 out, snatchback, blow right by. The defense was non-existent. No skill gap. 19, zero skill gap once again. Post scorers were going crazy. Lockdowns could make all their shots. Pure stretch fours could just shoot in your face. It did not matter if you were in a pure stretch fours face. You weren't going to get a contest. They were going to score on you at will. Like I said, lockdowns could shoot. There was a pushing glitch in the game for months that did not get fixed. So that automatically ruins the skill gap because people were literally using the pushing to get pure stretch fours open and it was really pretty much wraps. Anytime you played a PS4 in 2K19, you had like a 70% chance that you were gonna lose. So it was ridiculous. 2K20, I would say the skill gap wasn't that bad in 2K20, but there was a lot of issues. They did a decent job in 2K20, but like slightly earlys were going in that wheel for jump shots. Post scorers were making every single thing. You know what I'm saying? There was a dribble glitch where you could dribble from one side of the court to the other and not get no contest. So yeah, 2K20 didn't have that much of a skill gap, but it wasn't horrible, but it was definitely not great at all. You could play defense a little bit, like you see right here, my two-way finisher in the gameplay. You could lock up with him sometimes, but a lot of the times you would contest somebody, it didn't matter. So yeah, skill gap for 2K20 was eh. And then 21 current gen, zero skill gap because of post scores. You know what I'm saying? Zens. What else was there in 2K21 current gen? Defense non-existent. Like I said, Zen, speed glitching, speed dribbling, really bad. And then 21 next gen, just contact dunks in itself, just ruined the game a lot. You couldn't even play defense. Paint defense non-existent. So to go over everything, like honestly, y'all, like I said, realistically speaking, the only 2K that had great skill gap was 2K16. I don't know what made 2K get away from it. You know, people can say it's the build system. Maybe you can say that, but it's like, let's be honest here. Like if they were to get rid of the build system, you know, we would be a little bit upset. That's part of what made 2K a little bit more popular too, was the unique builds that you can make. The 2K20 was a very successful year for a lot of people, including myself, because of the content that we were able to get from 2K20. Now, did the gameplay need adjustments? Of course, but that's every single year in 2K. Other than 2K16, the gameplay pretty much needed adjustments, a lot of adjustments every single year. So the only 2K that gets a pass, you know, from me in terms of this game, you know, skill gap is 2K16. Every other 2K other than that, there has been no skill gap at all. That's why every single year you've seen more creators leave, more people quit 2K, because the skill gap has just been gone. You know what I'm saying? And they've gotten rid of the parks, which we care about. It's pretty simple, 2K. Focus on having a skill gap and focus on just the parks. Everything else outside of that, it does not matter. But that's pretty much it. My bad for not editing this video. I wanted to get it out, and I knew the render would take too long, so I couldn't add an intro or outro. But make sure y'all click the little link, the little video that you guys see right here, right now. I really appreciate it. Bottom left of the screen. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, drop the comments down below. It's your boy John Ranks, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.